Hello, welcome to the C.H.A.B.I.S YouTube channel. This is one of those moments after having dinner, no, lunch. I'm not British. Whatever. After having eaten, I grab a cup of tea, talk about things. And just as a disclaimer, that does not mean I'm competent at what I'm talking about. It's just stating the mere fact that I'm talking about it. So, what's my plan for today? I talk about the gravitational center in society where men circle around in most cases, or in short, women. I even got myself a piece of paper, ignore the backside, that's just mathematics, nothing important, and try to write down what I want to talk about. It probably doesn't help, but anyway. We all know there are communication problems between women and men, and I am very unlikely to solve those. But what I found are basically three things, and one thing is that women of two types have a way of saying the same things, but not meaning the same. If you have a woman with woman is singular, woman. Yeah, that's applied linguistics. I can't understand actually what the English did think about this woman thing. Anyway, there are those women which are genuinely interested in what you do and how you do things and why you're doing things. Those people are those women, or let's generalize women in, the whole gender discussion would probably make it a bit more complicated. I accept man and woman as a general simplification in order to talk about things. And those women ask you why you do things the way you do them. And their goal is to get an explanation and maybe think about it and maybe discuss the style, the things you do and the way you do them, and so on. So that's this type of women which are generally interested. They want to know why you do the things and expect an explanation. Then there are women probably. It's written with O, but yeah, we had that before. Yeah, those who actually want you to change your behavior. Those women too, they ask exactly the same question. They ask you, why do you park your car there? Why do you drink your cup of tea with your right hand? Or why are you using a yellow cup? But they have different intention. Their intention is that you change that and do it the way they want you to do it. Some are telling you how, and others think you can magically guess. And if you explain to those women why you're doing it, they are very annoyed and they don't care. And yeah, what I had in my experience is I knew a woman of the latter type, latter type. Yeah, I guess I will not do the whole speech again just because of this. You see, I try to get English right. I try. Yes, I knew a woman of that latter type, and I expected her to want to know. That's typical when you are not very used to being around women, as I admittedly am. So I explained all the time. I spent the whole time explaining why I did this, why I did that, and she was always annoyed, and that's the point. And just for the women out there, that 1 or 2% that are watching my channel, you know, men can't guess, or at least quite many men can't know what type you are. They don't know if you ask a question for getting an elaborated explanation and lengthy answer, or if you ask the question to make the man shut up and rethink everything and change the whole behavior, or at least ask you what you suggest him to do instead. If the question is semantically identical, there is a big chance men will get the wrong image and do it wrong. And then there is a third type of women, actually, and those are those women who are told by their parents or society or whatever not to ask and to please their masters, to put it a bit in a pointy way. And those are not really the ones I would prefer, because those women have the problem, they always guess what the man wants them to do, or how a man wants them to do things. But since we humans are not magical creatures, even women aren't, sorry about that, sorry to be so unromantic. And so those women often guess it wrong, and then they try to treat the man the way they think he wants them to treat him. And this leads to all sorts of strange problems, but it's not talked about. And even worse, if the man happens to be an idiot, which all men are at times, you can be lucky if the man is not generally an idiot, but you can't get a man which is not at some time, maybe for lack of caffeine, or blame it to whatever you want, but at some times men are stupid. And if the woman is not questioning, never ever questioning what the man is doing, so the woman does not stop the man from being stupid, and you know that's not actually the way to make a relationship work either. So we have those three types of men, to sum it up, of women. Did I already mention that I have problem with women, men, woman, women, woman. That's probably what Bugs Bunny normally says. Yeah, women. that's English. The more you want to do it right, the worse it gets. And I guess I can sum it up. This happens in most relationships too. So, cheers. Grab yourself a cup of tea or a beer or no matter what you need after you have watched this video. But thank you anyway for watching it. And if you have something to say about it, feel free. Comments are open. And I'm currently in the situation that I'm even able to read comments and see what you wrote, because I normally get less than one comment per video. Yeah, when I'm one day the most famous YouTuber of the world, which is not likely to happen, but that's another topic, I would have too much comments to read them all, but currently you have at least a chance that I see that you wrote something. You probably have seen that I could go on forever, but probably my camera will not allow it. Which is quite a good thing, actually. Camera with infinite capacity would be actually not the best idea, at least not if it comes to selfies and YouTube videos and stuff. So, thank you for watching, and if you are still here, have a nice day.